The Macanudo was created, and the reason it was created was the Prince of Wales did a worldwide visit in the, I suppose, mid-30s, went round the world, and he was looked upon by everyone as, you know, the future king. He was a very good-looking man. Everywhere he went, he was photographed, went all over the world, and he was seen doing all the best things, playing polo with the millionaires, dancing with all the beautiful girls. Everything was superb, and he went to the Argentine. And while he was in the Argentine, he played polo and did all these things. And at the end of the fortnight that he was there, they gave a dinner for him. And they asked him if he would make a speech, in which he got up to make a speech. And he had advice from his aides and that sort of thing. And the word Macanudo in Spanish is a fabulous time, a great time. And so he said, you know, I've enjoyed being here for a fortnight, it's been wonderful, and I have had a Macanudo. However, in the Argentine, the word Macanudo means large erection. Consequently. Now,
so that's an evening not to be forgotten by the Argentinians.
No, and you can imagine all the local papers and the Argentinian papers the next day had Prince of Wales has Macanudo. But the clever thing was, Fernando Policio went straight out and registered the name as a trademark.
Right, right.
And the outcome of that was that he produced a cigar which was a bit bigger than a petty Corona, but a bit smaller than a Corona.
Right.
And it was a very special one. And in those days, of course, the president of Cuba, when anybody came to visit him, always gave them as a leaving present a box of cigars.
Right.
And the Cuban manufacturers used to work hard to try and get, it was their cigars that were given away for obvious reasons, because
right.
when you went back to England, having seen the president, and you were given one of these must be the best, so it's wonderful public relations. They always gave the cigars for nothing. So Fernando Policio made an arrangement. He gave the president of Cuba these cigars, and they were called Macanudo, Punch Macanudo.
Ah, I see,
And that was a special size.
Right.
And of course it was double thick, because you can imagine the underlying humor there was with the president giving somebody a box of Macanudo.
So Macanudo, when Macanudo was both the name of a cigar from Cuba, but then a brand.
It became a brand when the war started,
right.
39 war started, and there was a limit to the amount of Cuban tobacco you could bring into this country.
Right.
So they set up a factory in Jamaica, and they made Jamaican cigars
right.
using Havana wrappers.
I see.
And they were beautiful cigars.
But sort of under the auspices of a...
and they named them Macanudo. And if you look at the two boxes, they are very similar.
Right.
They are of a similar nature to, the punch is very similar to Macanudo for that perfect reason.
Got it.
And Macanudo became a very big selling Jamaican cigar.
Interesting.